of the camera to act as the external, all-seeing eye often brings up the old analogy between photography and voyeurism. Voyeurism on the part of the camera, the photographer, as well as the viewer. Now, street photography involves getting very close to people, often without them even realizing. One would think that it's the perfect example of voyeurism. But I realized that to shoot successfully in the streets, you cannot be a voyeur. You have to be in the scene, very much a part of it, and not a distant observer.
Allah!
I'm accompanying Amit Mehra today to the Jama Masjid in Old Delhi and then through the narrow alleyways of Nizamuddin to the Dargah. He's planning on taking candid photographs of people as they just mill about in the streets or while they pray in the mosques. And I'm really quite excited about today because not only are these great locations, but it also happens to be the holy month of Ramadan. So it makes it all the more interesting. So where are we going?
We are going right on the top of the minaret. We'll be there to shoot the namaz, day namaz.
Right, of course.
Of the Ramzan. Of course, you know.
Yeah.
Holy month of Ramzan. And I'm shooting it for the book I'm doing for India. On India. Rather.
On India?
Yeah, on India.
Okay.
It's all about the celebration in India, how a common man, how a common man celebrates life in India.
Tell me something, isn't the light a little harsh at this time?
It's quite harsh, but
I mean, it's noon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be noon. By the time we'll shoot, it's going to be after an hour or so, maybe.
Right.
But I can't help it because this is the prime day
That's
of
the time.
namaz and I can't change it.
So you're being quite spontaneous. You don't have a set plan today.
Not really, not really. We'll go as things go by.
Tell me, in documentary photography or street photography, I mean, is it challenging?
There are so many things that are happening on the street. It's sometimes it's difficult to concentrate on one subject. You know, there are people are working in so many layers. There are so many characters floating in front of you. It's very important. It's very interesting when you shoot your subject without making him realize that you are there. While I am shooting, sometimes I don't look into the camera.
Right, I noticed you're doing a lot of click, click, click.
Yeah, I like,
constantly.
you know, I simply just point the camera towards the subject because most of the time I strongly believe you shoot through your eyes. Camera after an experience becomes a tool for you. Like recently in Bombay, last week I was shooting in Ganpati and I was deep down in the sea, 5 feet.
Right.
And I wrapped the camera in a towel. I just wrapped the camera in a towel and it was like, you know...
Pretend to be a part of the scene.
You are blocked.
What were you looking for up in the Minar?
I was not looking anything in the Minar. I was looking down from the Minar.
At the world.
At the world, of course.
It is a fantastic
fabulous
view.
Yeah, it's a fabulous view. It's a very unusual sight. You get beautiful cityscape, which is very rare to get in the walled city. And I was trying to shoot people offering namaz in the courtyard of the Jama Masjid. So it's a very, very unusual sight for any photographer.